The Sports Convo draft preview continues, and we're going to look at a devalued position in the league nowadays, the running back position. It's important to have a good running game to balance out your offense. And the consensus number one running back on everyone's board is DeAndre Swift from Georgia. DeAndre Swift is a 5'8" back, about 200 some odd pounds, compact, sturdy. He can run between the tackles, but he can also catch passes. And he did that at Georgia. So you have a complete back right there. And those are key in the league. You know, not having to take a back out on third down is key for game planning. And is to keep the defense off guard. So he's a guy that can step in right away. He's a guy that can go late first round, early second. Kansas City would be a great fit for him. But DeAndre Swift is a guy that can fit in the league right now because of his prowess on third down, as well as being able to run through tackles. The guy that I think might have the most upside in this draft as far as the running back position is Jonathan Taylor. Not the kid from Home Improvement, but the running back from Wisconsin. Big, sturdy back as far as build, and he's a home run threat as well. When you have that combination, that's the ultimate for a running back. The only one that might have that in the league right now might be Saquon Barkley. And this guy is not Saquon Barkley, but he might have the most upside of all the running backs. Basically, he can run through the tackles. He can go the distance on any play. The only knocks on him were that he couldn't catch passes and too many carries. I believe he had 300 at Wisconsin. So he has wear and tear on him. But he keeps himself in good shape. That shouldn't be a problem. As far as catching passes, he caught a lot more last year. They just didn't use him in that capacity the years before. And at his pro day, he made sure to show the coaches that he can catch passes. One NFL analyst even said that he looked like a wide receiver out there. So he should have no issue translating to the league. I think he's going to be a steal for some team, late first or early second. Another player that's a solid pick is J.K. Dobbins from Ohio State. Now, he's a smaller running back. He's what they call a bowling ball with knives. Basically, he's hard to tackle. He's in the MJD mold. So that's the running back that can make plays, but he's a true running back that you want. He can catch passes. He can do all that kind of stuff, but he's mostly going to be in between tackles, first and second down. And again, you can use him on third down, but he's going to fill that MJD role in the league. And he's going to be able to go to a team that's going to be using him on first and second down predominantly. He comes from Ohio State, so good program and good level of competition there. Some of the other backs that are that we like are Clyde EdwardsHelaire from LSU. He's a guy that's also kind of in the DeAndre Swift mold as far as the height. He's this guy, he's 5'7", 5'8", but he's not as stocky as DeAndre Swift. He's a guy that can catch passes, so he's a two-way threat. Small in stature, but he's not as bulky as DeAndre Swift. So he's going to be a guy that you have to watch. You have to be careful of as far as the wear and tear. You might want to bulldozer on first and second down on your team, and then use him for third downs or pass plays or for big plays in the running game. But Clyde EdwardsHelaire comes from a good program, benefited from being at LSU with Joe Brady, so has NFL concepts. So he should make a seamless transition to the league. I don't know if he's going to be an instant threat like DeAndre Swift and Jonathan Taylor, but he's a solid running back, and he has the two-way skills that are important in the league. Another back I like a lot is Cam Akers from Florida State. Cam Akers has a lot of upside in this draft as far as the backs. Now, he was a top 10 recruit coming out of high school. The problem with Florida State is their offensive line sucks, to be frank. So he had to make up for a lot of their deficiency. But he's an upright running back, not a old school running back's build, more upright. He's not a big, run through tacklers, but he's more in the mold of Kareem Hunt. If you think about it that way, he can catch passes. That's one of his specialties. He can take it to the house. He's explosive. He has speed. but that's the kind of player that you get. Kareem Hunt is what you will look for with Cam Akers. So he's a guy that can also step in and play in the NFL right away, but he has to go to the right position, right team and right organization and right system that's going to use him, similar to a Kareem Hunt, kind of like the Kansas City system, where Kareem Hunt had so much success before he beat some woman up and risked his career. But hopefully Cam Akers stays away from that kind of stuff. But he has a lot of talent, so I think he's going to have a good career. One of the sleepers in the draft at the running back position is, and I might pronounce this wrong, Darrynton Evans from Appalachian State. Running back with a lot of speed, but he might be relegated to a third down running back type role early. But he's a guy that could become maybe an Austin Eckler, Darren Sproles, maybe a bit more rushing. But Darrynton Evans is a name to keep a watch on just later in the draft. Who knows? I mean, the Colts have Nyheim Hines, but maybe a guy like that to help Phillip Rivers. But a guy with speed that's instantly going to be a third down back. Darrynton Evans, watch for him. But my 5, DeAndre Swift, Jonathan Taylor, J.K. Dobbins, Cam Akers, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Besides DeAndre Swift and Jonathan Taylor, the other guys, the other 3, you could throw in any order. But for day one guys, it's going to be Swift and Taylor. And I think Taylor has the most upside in the class.